Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to be reading episode 21? Yes. 21 of Trailer Park Warlock. Let's get started. So this episode is the episode where we introduce Set, who becomes more of a major character in season 3. But this is where he begins. Alright, so let's get going. So we open up on Jake, and he is doing what looks like a prayer perhaps. He's got this weird religious looking talisman. It's also the same sort of talisman that the Lich has, by the way. Puts in his pocket, takes a takes a drink of something strong, and steps out of his truck at a client's house. And there are some turtles in the front yard, and it looks like it's just all covered in dirt or sand. And Jake walks out. Knock, knock, knock. 1 second. Jake Baker, we talked the other day about our problem. That's right. Thank you for coming, sir. Sorry in advance for the mess inside. No worries. I'm sure it ain't nothing I haven't seen. Bzzz. Crack, crack. Bzzz. So, there's some kind of weird energy surging throughout the entire house, it looks like. That's a new one. Trailer Park Warlock. Jake in the television of the gods. We have a dung beetle. I'd like to show you the fridge first. Alright. So, it's in here? You might want to open it slowly. Good tidings, Earthwalker. If you wish the bounty of this store, a riddle I must implore. So, there seems to be a sphinx in this guy's refrigerator. Alright, lay it on me. In the morning, no one knows me, and at noon, I am a bore. In the evening, they all want me, and at night, I am no more. What am I? You ever tried getting something out of there without answering? Once, it bit me. What is your answer? Well, shoot. Are you talking about time? That is correct. Whew. Sniff, sniff. So you mentioned something about the TV too? That's right. Let's go check it out. So that was actually that whole thing with the Sphinx was actually the main thing that set up this episode. Where this episode leads to, I didn't entirely plan, but I kind of had the idea. This was another one of those episodes where I was like, not really sure where I was going with it, but I liked where it was going, basically. Bzz, bzz. Now, I'd recommend you let me hold the remote. Mother-in-law tried it and her hand turned into snakes. By all means. Alright, just tell me when to turn it off. So the TV gets turned on, and it's like one of those big old cathode ray tube TVs. Because, by the way, this is never, ever mentioned in any sort of explicit way. I think I might have talked about it in the second season round wrap up, but Trailer Park Warlock takes place in kind of like an alternate version of the late 90s. So late 1990. So maybe 98, 97, 98, maybe 99. Anyway, that's why it's a big cathode ray tube TV. Looks like we have this Eye of Ra going on here. And indecipherable, unutterable magic speak. And Jake is surrounded by these spirits. He is freaking out to the point of tears. Turn it off! I like this panel a lot, actually. This is a really cool looking panel. Drip, drip, drip. This guy's pouring coffee. Lucky for me, the coffee maker is unaffected. Drip. Sip. Gulp. I need to check your breaker box. Oh. That means we'll need to go to the basement. So the basement is a whole other situation to be continued. So this is a fun episode. And this is very much like when I wrote this episode, I definitely wanted to make it like very season 1 in the sense that it's a lot of gags. It's very surreal, and I mean kind of like the first 2 episodes of this season, but just kind of out there, you know. Next episode, we will be introduced to Sat, and that'll be fun. I don't really have much else to say about this episode. It is kind of basic, which I know is like why a lot of people like it, and made it really fun to write and to draw. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it for this week. Anyway, it's been good reading with y'all, and we will do this again very soon. If you want to follow me on social media, as always, you can follow me on Twitter at MattJRainwater, Instagram at MatthewRainwater, and then on Patreon. If you're watching this, you probably already follow me on Patreon, but nevertheless, patreon.com/MattJRainwater. I will talk to y'all again next time. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.